ShanaJaye and family, and today it's one of our events, tags, challenges, things we do outside of the vlog. We're gonna call this something with E. We're gonna have a lot of somethings with E: napping with E, eating with E. But this one's cooking with E. And today I'm making my Oatmeal Chewies. Okay, these are pretty much sugar-free, low carb, whole wheat, pretty healthy oatmeal chewies. Okay, so we have all our ingredients here. We have our wet ingredients and our dry ingredients. We have Splenda to substitute most of the sweetness for the sugar. For those of you who don't like sweeteners like this, we do also have turbinado sugar in the raw. So if you want to use that, that's fine. We have our baking soda, our whole wheat flour, cinnamon, baking powder, our oatmeal, raisins, our Pam, vanilla extract, apple cider vinegar, unsalted butter, and organic whole eggs. What you want to do first is make sure that you're preheating your oven to about 400 degrees. Okay, get it nice and warm. We already have the cookie sheet ready. It's lined with wax paper. I put wax paper and some of the oil down to make sure that it does not stick to, the cookies don't stick and they're not too, Cajun style on the bottom. That's that. So what we want to do is go ahead and start with our dry ingredients. Okay, so now we have our whole wheat flour. Our measuring cup here, this is 1 cup. All right, so we just want to kind of closely measure, well, not closely measure, estimate about 2 cups here. Okay, all right. We want to do about a teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda. That's good there. About a teaspoon of baking powder. Actually, wasn't sure if I had any cinnamon, so we got more cinnamon, but we already have some that's open. The way I do cinnamon, I don't measure, I just coat it to where it's all over the top. So if you can kind of see, like it's covering everything that I put in there. So I don't know how much that is, but that's how I kind of go about that. All right. Now you want to make sure that your soft liquid things are room temperature. So this butter, unsalted butter, has been out for a minute. I want to just put it in our soft bowl here. Okay. So again, all my liquids at one time. So the vanilla, a little bit more sweetness and spice. We had a whole thing of vanilla and it turned over in the cabinet and made a huge mess. The recipe calls for a teaspoon, but like you can put like just a little bit less than that and you'll be fine. Apple cider vinegar. You know, most people or bakers or whatever, when they're making cakes and stuff, they'll use a yeast, and that's how you get it to rise. That's how you get it to stay moist. But you know, if you remember like high school science and the volcano, and you mix baking soda and vinegar, you get the fizzy reaction that aerates it a little bit. So that's what we're going to go for here. Again, less than a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. You won't taste it at all in the cookies. It's just to kind of get that airiness that you want. All right. So we're gonna Swiffer this. first. All right, is Swiffer the right word? Mix it, sift it. All right. Vanilla, you smell that nice vanilla. I have this Black & Decker mixing thing that is pretty good for the job. You want to just make sure the dry stuff, you want to make sure the dry stuff is mixed too before you start mixing everything together. Okay. All right. And now you take your turbinado sugar or your Splenda, and you pretty much want to just, again, cover it till you can't see the flour anymore. So it's almost, I would say, for as much flour as you have, you want to have at least like 60% Splenda. Now that might be less for real sugar, but that's the mix I'm going with here. Okay, so again, we got dry, soft, liquid. Now we want to make sure our butter is nice and whipped, so we can use the same thing on a higher setting. Okay, I can look at this and tell that I need one more thing of butter. So we'll add this third one in here. Again, you want to whip it until it looks almost like cream cheese, like a cream cheese. Okay, so it's pretty much in good condition. So, all right. So we got most of it off. It's still a little firm, but now we're gonna mix soft and liquid together. Okay, doing pretty good. Just want to make sure we get the rest of this in there. Okay, and once we get this in here, we can actually, let me, okay. Sorry guys, my hands are slippery. About 1 cup of raisins roughly. All right, so go ahead and let that do what it does. Mix it again. Last but not least, the actual oats for the oatmeal. All right, again, about a cup. Give or take a few. All right, let's do this one more time. Smell that vanilla cinnamony goodness. All right. All right, again, take your cookie sheet. It's already lined with wax paper. Again, I do that to make sure that it does not get too crisp on the bottom. And we have our cookie scoop. Okay, I just want to make sure they're modestly spaced. I always have more batter than what I need, but